goal on Friday was to factor out the greatest common factor of a polynomial, which means the biggest number that goes into two or more terms. So the first problem that we're going to do is 16x minus 32y. Nope, I don't want anybody to say it. I just want us to write it down and think for a moment. Thinking is internal, not external. Now, what do you think the biggest number that goes into 16 and 32 is? Bigger. 16. 16. No. No. Alright, what is 16x divided by 16? Uno. Yes. Minus, what's 32y divided by... Let me ask my question. 32y divided by 16. And then you're done. Okay, do we need to try another one together, or can you try one without me? Let's try one without me. Let's do 45. Please stop. Act like you've been in a classroom. Come on. 45c to the fourth minus 60d squared. Try that one without me. Remember, you need the biggest number that goes into 45 and 60. Not just any number. Nope.
That's not the biggest?
Nope. Mm-hmm. Like, we 30 minutes into you sitting there, and I've had to get on to you like 5 times. What you doing?
I bought this. Oh, this is she blame me. It ain't you both, you know. So, but I'm gonna adjust to it eventually, but it ain't just saying
Can you get it together and work out this problem?
I did that like 5 times.
What's the biggest number that goes into 45 and 60?
I don't know it's right, but I feel like 8.
8 does not go into either of those. 16 does not go into either of those. Why don't you actually divide and try? You're a sophomore in high school. You should be able to divide. Use a calculator, son. Use a calculator. It's not 5. If you knew Spanish, you would already know the answer. Are you done? Then should you be talking? Okay. Do I need to come sit by you like you're 4? Okay. Get it together.
It's 15.
Whoa, it's 15. Look at us go. You are a liar with your pants on fire. It's 15. What's 45 divided by 15? 3. And you have c to the fourth minus what's 60 divided by 15?
40.
Yes.
I think you need one more.
Yeah, we do need one more after this because y'all scare me a little
It's
bit.
just the book. Like, you gotta
You do have to use your brain. It's crazy that in math class I want you to use your brain.
Okay, check this out.
Alright, uno más. Well, uno más like this. No tarea. No. Alright, we're gonna do 24 a cubed plus 36 c to the 6th.
Oh, that's
You wanted to find a number. You want to find a number that goes in both ways?
That's what the greatest common factor is.
Oh.
Welcome to class. That's why it's called the greatest.
I
already know.
Write it down. Actually divide it. Work the problem out.
Counter historia. Ella leía salió. Pero bueno, yo me acuerdo imaginar pensando así. Me de la risa ahí, güey. No me lo cayó. No me lo cayó.
Alright, what's the biggest number that go? Oh, let's just let me ask my question. But it's 12. And do they have a letter in common?
No.
No. Did you listen to what I said?
A letter in common.
And 2's not a letter. So before you come at me with an attitude, let's think about what we answering. Alright, what's 24 divided by 12? 2a cubed. And 36 divided by 12 is? Good. What am I? Yes, because we didn't get it. We didn't divide correctly.
Oh, so now you got another one?
Yes.
I need everybody to know. Mackenzie, I need you to do this one.
She got it right.
I still need you. I like that J.
That's an I. I is curved forward, J is curved backwards.
Talking about me, and you don't know what it was.
First of all, I was just playing.
He wasn't. He just wants you to think that. Alright, 17x to the 6th minus 34, y to the 5th.
No me importa, se me parece esa madre.
Yeah, I knew it.
Why you said it all? How you gonna stick your tongue at me? Okay. She over there says she answered one.
I answered one, Miss Ashford, then I answered
One.
I answered G. Remember when I said get your work done. Don't worry about me. I'm talking to T.
He's just mad because he forgot how to divide. Ignore him.
Que me mete la mano así, de primero así, después otra vez, que me da otro cortando. Dios mío, qué
That was easy.
Botero, vai ficar chegando, vai ficar.
Hoy uno está probando una 9 por la calculadora. ¿Con cuánto?
Did y'all get 17? So then you get x to the 6th minus 2y to the 5th. Okay. Moving on. So the next thing that we learned on Friday was how to factor if they have a letter in common. So I'm moving on to 26B because I ran out of room, but if you're not out of room, then don't move to the next page. I'm just out of room. Alright, so this is problem J. Alright, so we're going to start out with an easy one. 3a to the 4th minus 6a squared.
Yeah.
Thank you for, like, your permission to do this problem.
I was just saying, yeah.
Okay, now what's the biggest number that goes into both 3 and 6? 2 doesn't go into 3. 3. Now, do they have a letter in common? Okay, now we take the smallest exponent. What's smaller, 4 or 2? So we bring a squared outside. What's 3 divided by 3?
9.
Uno ni.
I promise I mean, both of us. I promise both of us.
Alright, if I breathe, we're dividing. 3 divided by 3 is 1.
Okay, I knew it.
And if you have 4 A's and you take out 2, how many are left?
You got 2. You got 2.
If you have 4 and you take out 2, you have 2 left.
First of all, y'all gonna stop looking at me. I thought the answer, okay? I didn't know what y'all was talking
Minus, what is 6 divided by 3?
3.
2.
Stop this.
6.
How old are you?
I'm thinking.
Get a calculator.
You think 6 minus B right now?
I thought you were
Get a calculator.
No.
You a lie? Keep that calculator. If you have 2 A's and you take out 2, you don't have any left, so that's your final answer. Let's do another one together since we can't divide.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant minus 6. 3 minus 6. 8 plus 3. That's what I thought you said.
No. Factoring is division. Alright, yes.
That's going to be an H or a K.
This
Yeah.
is an H.
But,
What does that look like?
J.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you know what I'm saying? Shine me up, you know.
Is that better?
Like,
It's a beautiful K.
That's an alien K right there.
It is. Alright, yes.
Your case kind of blurry.
I know. Alright, let's do 12b to the 5th plus 16b cubed. Now, before we scream, we're going to take a minute and we're going to use our noggin and actually think. And we're going to... I don't need to hear your voice until I ask a question. Alright, what is the biggest number that goes into both 12 and 16?
4. 8.
Does 8 go into 12?
I'm gonna say 4 minutes.
6.
Does 6 go into 16?
4, maestro.
It's 4. Do they have a letter in common?
Hold on. No. Besides, you know I said 4 the first time. You said no.
I didn't say no, I sat here. What part of I don't need to hear you until I ask a question?
that was a question. They was over there talking. Can I tell you what it is?
Can you tell me what they...
B cubed?
Yes, it is. Why is it 4b cubed?
Because they both beat, and then I
I understand that, B.
I divided that 5 and then 3.
No, baby. You took the smallest exponent.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And if we have 2 in here, we're going to have 2 in here. So what's 12 divided by 4?
3B.
3. And if you have if you have 5 B's and you take out 3, how many are going to be left? 2. Alright, 16 divided by 4 is? And if you have 3 B's and you take out 3, how many are left? None. Okay, now you're going to try one without me. No, we're not doing any more like this. I can't. We got to move on. No, one more. We got to do one more super fast. We got to be like ninjas.
Have you seen?
My shoulder. I can't feel my shoulder.
Ninjas can go pretty fast.
It's gonna fall off.
Miss Brister, please punch him and see if he can feel it.
Y'all playing, I'm for real, man. It hurt.
I don't care.
Don't worry about it. You see them go down, and you CPR, I'm not going to.
You gonna need CPR from your shoulder?
No.
I got this.
You're not going to see? Nice.
No, you're fine. Do your math. Where are you going? Good. Super proud. I would high five you, but I can't. Did y'all get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
You got it right. Take a point. You can't even see her paper. Alright. Last one. We're not done. What's she talking about? Go back to your foldable. Now, what is the difference between example 3 and the ones we've been doing?
It has one number.
It has what? It has 2 variables?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Alright, so what you do is you do the same thing. What's the biggest number that goes into both 8 and 6? 2 is the biggest number that goes into both of those. And then you take the smallest exponent of your A's and your B's. So what's smaller, 2 or 1?
1.
And so you bring out an A. Let's look at our B's. What's smaller, 2 or 1? So you bring out a B. Does everybody see how we got to AB? I just took the smallest exponent of each letter. Now what's 8 divided by 2? Alright, if you have 2 A's and you take out 1, how many do you have left? If you have 1 B and you take out 1, how many do you have left? So you subtract. 6 divided by 2 is? No, it's 3. I got excited. And if you have 1 A and you take out 1, how many do you have left? 2 B's and you take out 1, how many do you have left? And you're done. Your homework is example 4. Go to lunch. Move, I can't see. Thank you.